A lovely shade of black and purple. And here we go. Fox versus Falco, Founder Dreams.
This is an old school match.
And I think
this is like a Web 2 Zone era match real quick.
Yeah, that was before me.
This is a long time ago.
Alright, they're restarting.
Okay. Going to Dreamland, okay.
Okay.
Now let's see how Ben's going to be able to deal with Hacks. Keep him at bay. Just try and shut him down with lasers. I see him already going for trades, expecting that Nair approach, but you gotta roll out of there. You gotta do something to get out of there. But
yeah.
Okay, shine on a shield. I'm not sure how many of those he's going to be able to get off with Hacks' pressure. But if he's able to get it out and make a confirmation off of it,
yeah,
good.
Like that.
There he goes. Takes the first stock.
I think with the way Benteezy has been playing for the past couple of weeks, he might be actually be a contender against Hacks, because we all know how Hacks' pressure is.
Oh yeah.
And it seems to shut down so many players, but hopefully.
When you talk about like traditional fighting games, there's this term called set play.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, when you get into a certain series of events, you know, what having that planned out. And I think Hacks is one of those guys that thrives in that. Not in that situation, but you know, when he's off stage, you expect him to do the invincible ledge dash.
Yes.
You're expecting either multiple shines or a shine grab, which you don't see too often from him. He's just content pressuring for days. So I think there are certain things you expect from Hacks in certain situations. Meanwhile, Ben is kind of water-like. He's going to feel things out, and he's going to try and figure out exactly what his best opportunity is.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, already he's doing some pretty solid stuff with his neutral. He's honestly, I think one thing that we haven't seen against Hacks is someone trying to outshine him, so to speak, or just force him to be the defensive player 24/7.
Yes.
And I think he'll definitely have solid shines on his shield. I'm not sure if they'll be as crisp and clean as his multi-shines and whatnot, but I think that'll be an interesting take on seeing how Hacks deals with that.
With pressure, of course.
So he's the one applying it. How does he deal with it?
And we can see right now,
Ben just had him doing nothing right there in that situation, and Hacks bit with a spot dodge.
Okay.
And look at him, like Ben is making some smart choices. We saw that up tilt right there as an anti-air. These are smart choices from Ben.
Yeah, they are. And I love Hacks' I call it offensive defense. As you saw, he got knocked off stage, but immediately came back with a nair to try to cut Ben from doing something. But of course, he got anti-air, but the idea was there.
Right.
Okay. So Hacks in a slight lead. Any kick and send him straight off to the next stock.
And Hacks going to take ledge, go for the invincible edge dash? No, he's just going to fight it out. Says, I'm going to lose his stock eventually, but see what I can rack up.
He's definitely trying to get as much damage as possible.
And there we go. He gets a trade, because actually that was a pretty solid distance from Benteezy. Yeah. Expecting the invincible ledge dash and just trading with it after the invincibility's gone.
Yep. That shows the awareness of these two players. Also, Benteezy's awareness of how to deal with invincible ledge dashes.
Good shorten. Oh, this could be... Oh, wow.
He sends off stage. Benteezy with the first game. You know what? I'm going to take a drink too.
I need to sip after that one. Okay. Hacks was like, yeah, you got me there. You got me there. But let's see what happens this time.
Okay. There you go.
Benteezy's just a commentator. That's it. He's not a player.
Right? I thought commentators
but now we're seeing some of that Hacks. We all know. You see those multi-shots coming out.
That well-oiled machine. Let's see.
Hacks is about to break another wrist doing this. And Benteezy looking for a lot of these old setups. I know that Hacks has definitely seen before, but probably not a long time. He went for the Rob Money setup that time. Yeah. The back throw into what we used to do forward smash in that situation.
Things that feel like they fell out of
favor as time went on. They still work, especially if you're not aware of them. And that's going to be a dunk. Okay, Benteezy.
Looking real strong. A lot of people tend to see offense as this all great thing in Melee, and they forget about the defensive aspects of the game. In this matchup, I believe that Falco is the more defensive of the two characters because of his slow movement speed.
Yeah, so I'd agree with that. Or at least it changes depending on, where they are in position.
Yeah, position,
at full stage, I think, all offense is going for Falco.
Yes, of course.
Even if, you're trying to evade the lasers or even shine them back or power shield them, you're still being put into a position across the stage.
Yeah.
And that's that old PC Chris up tilt to catch the illusion. I love that, man. I love seeing these throwbacks that still work.
Those are definitely a throwback. I remember a couple days ago, I told someone, that's old. You shouldn't do that. And then I promptly got edge guarded by it. So I learned to respect it.
Yeah, I mean, it's old. It still works if you're not looking for it.
There you go.
And Benteezy applying good pressure on Hacks near the ledge. I mean, he's not afraid to throw out a jab and catch him using a second jump.
He's not afraid to challenge that.
My God, Hacks. My God, Hacks. Stop that, Hacks. Stop that, Hacks. Good shot on the shield. And, he's keeping Falco constrained. He's keeping him on the ground, really preventing that laser game, so.
What I like about Hacks in that situation is that he stood above and a little bit forward from Falco, which is a blind spot. Because Falco's movesets actually have a weak spot in front of that, in that diagonal angle.
Yeah, I think he has a couple of answers. You have the pivot up tilt.
Oh, yeah,
you have the angled upward forward tilt as well, but it's an angled upward. Not many people go for it.
True.
Ooh, laser reset to an F smash. Okay. But yeah, it is something hard for Falco to cover, and that's stock, and that's the game. 1-1, going to game 3.
Hacks' hometown battlefield.
Battlefield or bust, man.
Are we going to FD? Are we going to FD? Okay, Pokemon Stadium.
Not a bad choice for either character.
You think it's a 50-50 here?
Maybe slight advantage for Fox just because of how he traverses the transformations, but I still think it's relatively even.
Okay.
Now Falco gets his room to operate. You don't get the top platform for either character, and I think that hurts Falco's offensive game and also Fox's defensive game. So
it trades off.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. Runs past him and tries to catch the wave dash.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people will see someone approaching, they'll throw out a spot dodge or throw out a roll. It's just something, what are you going to do? And I'm just trying to bait you to do something. Especially Space Animal, you throw out a shine and you're stuck in it.
Yeah.
Now, both of them are trying to pin each other down, get that big hit. Both of them looking for back airs. And
there it is.
He lasers right into one.
Sharp angle, but not enough to get him back onto the stage.
No, sir.
Great double dare, sending it off to the next stock. I love both of these players are just trying to get in each other's head, trying to create cracks in their defense.
Now, this transformation, I feel like it helps Fox's neutral a lot. But in terms of the punishes, Falco loves it. So especially once you get them teching off the tree, you space something out like a back air.
Complete control.
And especially, that little platform on the right by the house.
Yeah.
Up there, there are certain points up there where you stand, you can cover multiple tech options, especially after, get a random dare that just sets them up there.
The platform height's short enough to help his combos as well.
Oh, yeah. Nice re-grab from Benteezy mid-combo. But Benteezy, you went too ham. Too much Subway $5 footlongs. You don't put provolone on that.
Probably makes up for that, though.
And now Hacks putting that pressure on near the ledge. Benteezy playing smart, trying to get back to center stage because one errant shine, and that's your stock.
Yeah. It's so quick for Falco to lose his footing on the ledge like that.
That was nasty.
That was.
Empty jump, waveland, catches him out of shield with a shine. Probably jumping. You cannot see that coming.
Not at all.
I like it, though. I used to do that with the forward smash, but I'm stealing that. Thank you, Hacks. That goes in the playbook now. Thunders into a regrab. Okay. Still constrained up there. Weak hit on the back air, too. Ada's jump.
That was so smooth.